He's, you know, funny thing. Going for my whole vet look, no hair, no gel in the hair, just just all man, just all man. You know what I'm saying though? Oh man, is what it is. Hey, it's Richie. How's your balls, huh? Are you here? I'm a little man. I'm a little man. It's Richie. You good? You good? Just gonna sit around waiting for these cocksuckers. Hey, 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 waiting. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to waken you again. Anyone here? Anyone here? I don't know. Anyone here? Just kind of waiting. Is Sako here? Is AP here? Is Chop here? I can't stress it enough. These are the guys that I hate. Can't stand these. Can't stand these cocksuckers. It is what it is. I just can't stress it enough. Wowza. Well, I cleaned up the Corolla today. Caleb's the most reliable son of a bitch. I gotta admit, though, this Oliva O has a really clean look to it. Even though it is, I consider a mid-tier Habano, and not like, as far as the cigar, it's okay. But the benefit of this cigar um, is that it's really available, very affordable online. I mean, don't buy this in a lounge at full price. That'd be stupid. But online, you could generally get these Oliva series, the entire lineup, even up to Millennial V's. You can normally get them for nothing on the internet, and they're better than nothing. I can't just Oliva's a solid brand within their own tiers they have. But the point is, if you could pick these up online for $2, fuck, whatever. It's better than a White Owl and cheaper than a White Owl at 7-Eleven. I can't stress that enough. It is what it is. You got to stay fresh, and you should be exercising 6 times a week. You should be doing push-ups. Come on, eat some prunes. I can't stress it enough. Why you got to be a soft bitch? Put the beer down. Put the whiskey down. You know what I'm saying, though? Just, come on, be a man. Be a man. Flex, baby. Flex that. Flex that. See, if I put this in here, it's probably gonna. Hold on. The cigar's moving. Oh, yeah. You like that? You like that? Your mother likes that. This is the stupidest place in the world. It used to be obviously a solid lounge, not a top tier lounge, but it was a top tier bottom lounge. Makes any sense? Like it was a good place. Yeah, Caleb, if you could take care of that, I'd really appreciate that. I would really appreciate that. Yeah, Sako's not reliable. Sacco used to be. I'm not even gonna light the cigar because I'm gonna give it like 5 minutes and I'm gonna be at it. I don't enjoy this place anymore. I legitimately hate this place. Yeah, wow. Thank you so much, Yusuf. I really appreciate this. At least the Autobots are talking about cuisine. Caleb. Oh, Sacco, why you gotta do that, man? He was a good dude. Hey, he was a good dude, man. He was a good dude. He was a good dude, man. He was a good dude. He didn't deserve that. He didn't deserve that. I mean, that wasn't right. That wasn't right, man. I don't know. I didn't appreciate that. I mean, you shouldn't. Yusuf wasn't that bad, Sacco. You shouldn't have clipped him. You shouldn't have clipped him. You shouldn't have clipped him. That's what it is. We'll see if Sacco comes out. I don't know if Sacco's reliable. I can't stress it enough. It is what it is. Yeah. Funny guy. You're a funny guy. SJD. Listen, SJD. Okay, first off, SJD. Do you smoke a cigar? Are you a robot? Do you have a soul? Do you have a capability to sell your soul to the Satan himself? Are you a real human being? Do you have blood? Do you have a heart? Are you real? You're not real. I'm sick of these Autobots. These Autobots, Sacco.
Richie.
Sacco, I'm sick of these fucking Autobots. Okay?
Well, there is a way to take care of it, right? Chop chop, baby.
No, let them be. What's that?
Chop chop. Oh,
Yeah.
my shit is not cooperating.
Yeah, hold on. Let me give this guy a favor, right?
Yeah. Go for it. Take your time. You did somebody a favor?
Yeah.
Nice. What happened to my setup here? This doesn't want to cooperate with me. Oh, there we go. Unreliable. Gotta go get my tea. Soft gentle hit, baby. Richie's staying true to his matches. Why you keep saying that? You doubting the channel?
The channel ended last night. Last night was the last
Oh, what
episode.
happened last night? Oh, more juice. What happened last night? Well, I did by the time I wanted to come in, and then it was over.
Oh, so it was good for you. You came in 20 minutes late, and
28
Richie's got
minutes.
to wait.
What 20 minutes? 8 minutes.
Look,
8 minutes.
bro, whose show is this?
I don't know. You tell me.
So the bottom line is this, man. So the channel's over. This is just a bonus episode. This means nothing to me, you know.
Pre-post. This is pre, right? This
You know,
is next to last.
I was thinking of some fun topics today, Sacco. Like, you can compare with things that have things in common. You know,
Mm-hmm.
compare and contrast. And
Okay.
uh, I'm always interested about creating new theories, and whether they're probable or real. I like to test the theory out. Listen to the scientific process, right?
Right.
Somebody told you should have something in common. Would you say yes or no?
Can you repeat the question, please? You're cutting off, Richie.
If somebody said, does
Uh-huh.
suicide and masturbation,
Uh-huh.
what does masturbation and suicide have in common, and how are they different?
Uh, well, suicide, one person dies, right? Masturbation is a genocide.
It's true.
Imagine
True.
how many when you masturbate. Imagine how many sperm eggs you throw out there, right? Like easily, like
Yes, but
100 people can get like pregnant with that. So
right, right. But you need the father carries the seed. He carries the soul, and the mother is there for the earth to be fertile, waiting for the seed, and then giving you a child.
well, Richie,
So I,
one doesn't work with the other one. So both important. Like you can
yes,
have mother, you
yes, but
can't just have fathers. If you have fathers, then it's 451, and fathers can get pregnant. There is no way they can get pregnant. So
is that's not what I said.
can you bring my tea, honey? A tea? Yeah. So
Okay, so let me explain. Let me explain the difference or the similarities. A person. So let's talk about masturbation. A person could say, you know what, I need to get a girlfriend, or they have a girlfriend, or they have a wife, whatever it is, and they say, I have, if I get a girlfriend, then I can have sex with her, right? But then he does the math, and he's like, well, what if it doesn't work out, or what if she does not true to me, or how much is the date going to cost, and who even knows if I take her on a date, I'm going to get this. So then he does the math, and he goes, I'll just do it myself, right?
exactly, it's
Well, in
cheaper,
a way,
it's safer.
suicide.
It's
Right. Yeah, yeah, exactly. It
yeah.
makes your hands over 18, Um, suicide is the same thing. The person might be like, "Well, we're all gonna die. I'll just do it myself." So in
um,
reality, now the difference is though, we're all gonna die eventually, and then suicide is just doing it
Look, if you
before
have
you were gonna die.
if you have nobody to hurt, okay, then it's about the same thing, because by jerking off, you're not hurting anybody. So if with suicide you're not
Yeah,
going to hurt nobody, then it's your choice, whatever, I would
but
I
what I'm
would I
also
wouldn't
saying is
I
though, but
wouldn't
what I'm
encourage I
trying to
wouldn't
say is though,
encourage, but
no, no, of course not. I know. I'm just talking about the idea. I'm not saying, of course. What I'm trying to say is though, there's no guarantee of having sex with the woman in life. Those things have to happen, right? So,
right,
but it's guaranteed that one day we all die.
right. Thank you, hon.
So, so you understand what I'm trying to say though.
Again.
So those are the similarities and also the differences that people jerk off. Maybe by always jerking off, you'll never commit suicide because then you never get married and then never get divorced.
You have some theory. You have
Right?
some theories,
Right?
brother. Okay, so
Right?
now, are you comparing them, or I don't know what's, like um
No, no. This is just the early stage of theories. I'm just throwing stuff out there.
mhm.
So what I'm trying to say is that I think masturbation prevents suicide because if you just masturbate instead of date and then get married or get a girl pregnant and you owe child support, and then the state runs your life and they take away your kids, um, I think that there's some correlation to you get what I'm trying to say?
Okay, so here's my theory. um
Yeah.
I mean, okay, so masturbation, we comparing with suicide, right? Like, masturbation.
We're talking about the
Okay,
similarities and the non.
masturbation can keep you in, I mean, your sanity per se, so you don't go to that level to commit a suicide. So, uh and then yeah, that's pretty much it, because you
Yeah.
can wait for the next one. I mean, you gotta wait for the next one. And that will keep you going.
Yeah. I honestly though, I think for men, of course, men want to have sex with women because they want to have the sex. But I think men want to do stuff. Men want sex with women so they could be seen amongst other men as the man or tell their friends, right? For example, you let's say you go on a date, and the next day at work, all your friends are like, "How'd that date go?" "Oh yeah, I got that pussy, baby." All your friends are like, "Yeah, man, yeah." You know what I'm saying though? So in reality, just like hunting, men want to tell them, they put the head on the wall, look what I did. But in reality, so did you hunt the deer just to get the deer, or really for the head on the wall? So everyone can see, look what I did. Maybe it's 50-50, but I'm telling you that um, men want the respect from other men that they get women.
Okay,
You understand what I'm
so
saying though?
I
So what I'm
never.
saying is men generally like to fuck women so they could tell other men, yeah, look at me.
Look,
Look
I
at me.
mean, it's not about telling; it's about the look and confidence in men. If you know, if the, I mean, no, but no matter how much somebody tells you they're fucking like everybody, all the models, but it's
Yeah.
otherwise. It's I don't care, bro. Like I don't share my sex experiences with anybody. Just
No, of course not.
personal for me. So, I don't look at people to be a man if they had sex or not. I mean, if somebody can have like sex every day, but they hit a woman, that's not a manly thing to do per se. So I mean, that's what it is.
Well, I mean, that's yeah, but you understand what I'm saying. There is some validity to that, where, you know, if a guy, it is friends or his group, if one guy gets women when he goes out, another guy doesn't. The guy that gets women generally is the man. You know what I'm saying though? So
Well,
in your situation
as
is
Igor says, yeah, the blowjob is the safest and fastest and cleanest way to go about it. So I would prefer that.
so
Yeah,
my point tonight was just taking two topics that are different, but seeing why people do those things and how they're connected and how they're not connected. And I think you can apply these theories to anything. You know what I'm saying though? Like I don't know, what's something else we could talk about? I wanted to start it off with a happy, light conversation. Is it?
yeah.
Mm.
I was paying attention to this. Now you tell me, is this fake Cuban or what?
Yeah, that's fake Cuban. It's smoking nice.
Yeah, huh?
It's fake. It's fake.
uh,
It's fake. It's fake.
yeah,
It's
probably.
absolutely. It's a good fake. It's a good fake. It's a
Tastes
good
just
fake.
like Cuban. Tastes just like Partagas. Okay, so where we were? Yeah, so that's the best. So somebody, Igor is still around. Oh yeah, Igor is around. Okay, that other guy, I unblocked him and must Maduro lol. Okay, hey everybody, what's going on?
It is what it is, man.
Yeah, so
So
that's that.
that's that. So if you're sad, rub one out.
Hey, if you do quietly, nobody will notice.
Yeah, yeah. Don't do it in public. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no,
Don't,
no good. No, don't do it
speaking
in the
about in
restaurant.
public.
Don't do it in the restaurant bathroom. Restaurant bathroom. That's not cool.
Yeah, no, nowhere in public, nowhere near schools or churches. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Um,
If you're
I
doing
was at
it, do it standing up, so you don't do it all over you or all over the sheets and then slip on it.
standing up. Well, yeah. Well, you have to have a plan. You have to have a plan. Kind of like if you're mowing the grass, are you catching the clippings? You just throw it everywhere.
DL, what's going on, brother? I offer. Oh,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, hey, what's up, Dream Life? Nobody gives a shit.
yeah.
Hold on. Who's this guy? My cigar stash.
Oh, that's a familiar.
Get the fuck out of
Oh,
here.
he's back. Oh, wait a minute. What happened?
No, I don't know. That is risk. So, look, here's the thing. Um, here's the thing. What I was trying to say was that what were we talking about?
Jerking off and suicide.
Yeah. Well, both of those things
Uh,
is a man just is a man just saying fuck it, I'll do it myself. You know what I'm saying though? Um, you know, they are connected. You know what I'm saying though? They're connected.
yeah.
But one is permanent. You know what I'm saying though? The other one, oh, we're talking about in public. So
Yeah.
I was at the gym today, but the other day I was at the gym too. Because I've been going pretty much every day. And it was a few days ago. I go in the gym bathroom, to go take a leak before I start working out and wash my hands. And they have a locker room naked, sitting on his towel because I guess obviously he took a shower in there. And he's just like fucking has an electric razor. He's like shaving his body and shit. And you're like, oh my god, like it's just nest shaving, you know. And then I go take a leak. I'm like, oh god. I go work out for an hour and a half. I come back in there to wash my hands. I always wash my hands after I work out too. And he's still in the same thing. And he has his leg up on the because it's like a bench. He has his leg up on the bench, so his balls are out and everything, still naked. And now he's clipping his toenails, and the toenails are just flying everywhere because he's homeless guy. Just dude, don't ever use the showers at a gym. You know what I'm saying though? Like, dude, how nasty
I
is
don't
that,
go to
bro?
gym, bro.
He was sitting there for an
Yeah.
hour and a half with his balls out.
Well, in the other hand, it's a fucking shower. You can just wear flip flops and go take a shower.
Bro, the guy was shaving his balls and clipping his toenails in the locker room. It was disgusting.
Yeah, but you're not there to eat.
Nobody cares.
Nobody gives a shit, man.
Son of a bitch. You know what though? Who gives a shit? All right. I can't. I hate this place.
I knew you were gonna
Place.
say that.
I
Chop
hate this
chop, what's
place.
up, buddy? Oh, chop chop,
Fuck it. Chop chop.
chop chop didn't like that.
I don't give a shit. I don't care, man. Richie's a small guy. God, fuck his haters.
DVD.
See that? See that?
What is that? All right, that's flex
That's working
flex
out every
number
day,
one.
baby.
Le-
That's that's just my fucking forearm, baby. Bro, I could pick you up over my head and fucking deliver you like a motherfucking pizza.
Richie,
Domino's.
Dream Life was asking what you smoking today.
It's a Maduro. It's a none of your fucking business Maduro.
So why you have to be so mean all the time? Sometimes you just go with the program. Show us your cigar. Let's see what you're smoking there. What you flexing with?
Sacco, I hate Sacco. I hate this fucking show, man. I said Sacco's like, man, just go with the show, man. Like, Sacco's like, we have a contract, man. Sacco's like the manager, and like Richie's
Yeah,
like Elvis. He's like,
yeah.
man, we have a
There are
10-year
people here
contract with Sony,
donating to
man.
your.
Get out there and
There are
sing the
people here
fucking song,
donating to your campaign, bro. Like you have to be nice sometimes.
bro. Bro, fuck that. People expect
Is
the
that a
disrespect.
Lima? Lima
Yeah,
O.
leave me alone. It's a Leva O. It's not a special cigar, but AP sent it to me. I appreciate that, but it's not a great cigar. It's okay. It's okay. I don't really like Oliva O, but it's okay. It's what it is.
Igor, where are you from, bro?
Can't
Let's
stress it enough.
since we're paying attention to your comments. Where are you from? What you do?
See that?
What's your favorite
See
cigar?
that, Sacco?
Okay,
There's the
flex
trap. You
number
see that?
two. Open the shirt. We don't see
Boom.
shit. Open the shirt. Rip it up, man.
That's my collarbone, babe. Look,
We don't see
collarbone.
it. Open it up. We cannot see.
Sacco,
Open it
collarbone.
up.
What do you think this
Open it
is?
up. We can see.
Sacco, what do you think this is? That's my trap. Do you
I don't
understand
see.
that? Look. You
I don't
see
see a
that?
neck. That's for sure. Where's your neck?
Because they can't. You understand why I went to do
You have a
X-rays
neck? Do
sideways?
like that? Let's
The
see.
woman came. The woman came out. She says, "What's under your shirt?" I said, "What do you mean?" She goes, "I can't see your vertebrae. Something's blocking it." I said, "That's just my muscle." And she came over and she felt over here, and she's like, That's your traps? It's like, yeah. So she made me pick one arm up and lower my other arm so the trap would lower, and we had to do one on each side
Whoa.
because my traps apparently will block X-rays.
Igor,
Now, who's really 451 here? You know what I'm
how
saying?
you have time?
Who's
How you have
451?
time to watch anything, man? After you're doing all that,
What's that?
the flex number three.
What'd you
Flex
say?
number three.
Look at, dude. I'm a 4 year. Look at that, man. I told you every fucking day. Look at that.
Damn, bro. Okay,
Fucking
yeah,
shit.
that's it. Congratulations. Okay, can we talk now?
I hate this fucking channel.
I let you.
Bro, I wish somebody would just come right now and try to rob me. Just fucking just.
Bro, look, my friend today. So okay, so his friend of mine and he's a truck driver. So Memphis, Tennessee. Okay, he pulled into the fucking
Yeah.
truck parking to park to rest. So fuckers came, start try to hijack the truck. Like five, six of them. Okay. So
Mhm.
while he's in the truck and he's like calling the cops and the cops don't come, don't show up, and then they're stealing his truck parts, the drive shaft and shit. But he can't. There's a lot of people. He doesn't have a gun. He can get out. He barely like lock the doors and
Yeah.
staying in and calling here and there. And this fucker stealing truck parts. And he like goes, I'm being hijacked. Like this shit went like since through 3 a.m. to like 3 a.m. till 3 to 8 9 a.m. No police showed up. The police said we can come.
6 hours.
6 hours. They
6
were
hours,
fucking stealing his drive shaft on a truck. Nobody
and
fucking
nobody
showed
came.
up. And then here,
What,
his dispatch, this girl, she's like, she called the news channels. She called the mayor. She called every fucking body until like the news channel came, and not even cops. News channel came first, and these fuckers like took off. Memphis, Tennessee, baby. Fucking third world country. Police
bro,
don't come. They say police said,
bro,
"Oh, we have a restraining order against that property. We cannot enter that property."
bro? The cops are in on it, man. The cops
Dude,
are in
this
on
is
it.
like
They getting paid.
unfucking like heard of, dude. This poor guy for 5 6 hours. They were like fucking robbing him, and nobody showing up.
Bro, would they bring a forklift to rob him? They're going in there. They got a forklift.
Boy, they brought up one of those fucking truck tow trucks,
Yeah.
and then they put clamps on the wheel so he can drive, and they fucking started to fucking dismantle the truck right there.
Yeah. So what? So what? Basically, like piranhas. And then what was I gonna say? Um, like piranhas. And then the cops never showed up because the cops are getting paid off. Will they have an auction there too? Do they have a live auction? All right, going once, going twice, sold. You know, so
That's fucking that's nuts, man. I mean, this is
yeah.
talking about America, man. This is like, and he sent me
America's
some.
over.
He sent me some
Sacco, what'd you
pictures
say?
and videos.
Shh,
I'll send it to you. And these
Sacco.
motherfuckers,
Did you say America? America's over. This country is finished. Look at my face. It's fucking over. It's fucking over. We have
yeah,
completely collapsed. You're
sounds
just not
like it.
realizing it. It's
Yeah,
fucking over, bro. It's fucking over, bro.
that's
You're
crazy,
telling me
man.
a guy's getting robbed for 6 hours and no one shows up? It's
Yeah,
deeper
police
than that,
police told
bro.
him,
This,
yeah, we have a restriction order. We cannot enter that property.
bro, it's by bullshit, man. The IRS will come after you for $38 from 2 years ago. You owe them
For a
back
dollar, they
taxes.
come after you.
bro, bro, fuck that, man. It's by design. That's why all these car thefts. For the catalytic converter, that was because know why? A lot of people, with their older cars, they can't get parts or they can't afford to fix it. You understand what I'm saying though? All by design. All by know why? Because they want everyone staying at home or taking an Uber or taking the train or taking the bus. They don't want because if you're rich or you can afford to fix it, fine. But most people are very poor or they're barely making it. So if somebody steals your Cadillac converter, well, guess what now, Sacco? You can't even sell your car, maybe for parts. And now your maybe insurance won't cover it. And then you're taking the bus, which is by design.
Yeah, but
It's
I mean,
by fuck.
at least he stayed cool, boy. Like he stayed in the cab, you know. Like at one point they're opening. DL is not online. It was he took a video and sent it to me, so I'll post it later. So at one point they're opening his door. They say, "Hey, you fucking like stealing shit off my truck, you know? Like this is my truck. What the fuck you doing?" But I mean, if you go out, there 5, 6 of them. I mean, what are you gonna range? Or he's not a fucking Bruce Lee, you know? Like I mean,
He didn't have a gun.
yeah, he didn't have a gun, and those fuckers, like, there are 5 of them, and fuckers driving Maybach, okay, Mercedes, just unbelievable.
Sacco, I told you this country is over. It's collapse. Complete collapse, Sacco. Sacco, the, you go to an airport, they check you, a citizen, they check you, metal detector, X-ray, right? And the border's wide open, and they're allowed to. These people coming over the border illegally, they're allowed to go on the planes without any ID. It's
Yeah, and
just
they're
the
fucking
American.
fighting the police in the streets of New York.
Bro, this country's collapsed. Listen to me. I'm not saying we can't rebuild America and restart it, but America has collapsed. And until we regain law and order, you can't have a. Okay, Sacco, you have a business, right? Imagine if every day people were stealing from your business. You go out of business. Or you say, I can't have this. You need to have law and order, to have structure, to have a promising future. Okay? There might be a little loss here and there or crime here and there, but you can't, if every day all your workers were fucking stealing from you, you'd be like, I can't, we're going out of business, you know? Well, this country is fucking collapsed. It's
Well,
fucking
a lot
collapsed.
of businesses closed down in Oakland. I mean, big chain stores. I'm talking about
Oakland,
CVS, Walgreens. Oh, I mean,
San Francisco, San Diego, they're not coming back. They're not coming back, but it's by design. Know why? They wanted the crime to get that bad. These big corporations now have an excuse, and they're going to go ship the jobs to China and the Philippines, and they'll have cheaper labor. I can't stress it enough. They're making your Oreos in Mexico. Did you know that? It is what it is. I can't stress it enough.
well, yeah, I mean, they're making shit everywhere, but that's, I mean, that's not the point. The point is that,
No, the point is there's more
you know,
profit, but the point is the price didn't go down for the Americans, right? So they're making stuff not in America no more, but the prices didn't go down. So you're fucking the people by losing their jobs. And the only way that people, if they were smart, would be say, I'm not buying it. And say, I'm not buying anything unless it's made in America. And guess what would happen? Give it a few years, all those factories will come back. They'll come back. Because bottom line is they want to sell Oreo cookies, baby. So if all Americans said, all you gotta do is read the motherfucking label and say, nope, not buying it. There's nothing against Mexico or something made in Canada, but
well,
as
it's
an
cheaper,
American
but
citizen,
if it's made in US still, then it's going to be more in the price. That's
what do
just
you
the way it
mean?
is.
They kept raising the prices either way. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. Look at the prices of groceries. Doesn't matter where it's made. They're
Well,
gonna keep the
okay,
prices
so
high.
they have a bigger profit margin then.
Yes, because they're cocksuckers.
Well, yeah.
So the quality went down. They
They're
ship it to a
cocksuckers or
shitty, cheap.
multi-billion-dollar houses and planes and
Yeah,
yachts and
yeah,
all that.
yeah. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Mm. But
Well,
it is what
I
it
mean,
is.
Trump is going to do, bro? I mean, there is now no one person can fix the whole thing. You know what I mean? I mean, just the president. Okay, Trump before he was a president, he was saying, "I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to do that." And then after his presidency, he was saying, "I was going to do this, they didn't let me. I was going to do this, they didn't let me. I was going to do that, they didn't let me." So it's not just one person doing it; it's just the whole fucking system. So Trump has nothing to do with California, for example, or New York. I mean, Trump not going to change shit in Washington or in Oregon or
You
in
know,
California.
all I could say is the way it was back then was it was much better under him than it was under Biden. There's no comparison. And I can speak as far as for the middle class people, bro. Under Trump, groceries were cheap, gas was cheap, eh, rent was cheaper. Under Biden,
Yeah, but
groceries have went up
you
200,
gotta, okay, but
300%.
you gotta understand the point of the fucking COVID that changed everything. Like, okay, Cuban cigars, this has nothing to do with Trump or Biden, right? I mean, or price of cars has nothing. Price of a Mercedes has nothing to do with Biden or Trump. So it's just the whole world changed, bro. The whole everything like went up. The lumber went $9 per fucking 2x4. I mean, you were talking about like $30. Okay, so that portion I don't blame on nobody, but no one person can fix the whole thing. Like if you have bald tires on your car, if you change the tires, you're not going to change the car. You know what I mean? The car is still going to have the same problems. So
I mean, I understand what you're saying, but Biden is a complete fucking moron, and his whole country has collapsed under him, and everything. Dude, more people than states have invaded this country. That they're letting these people vote. So who are they going to vote? If Joe Biden left the borders
well,
open,
look,
you're
when
going to vote
when
for him,
when
right?
Putin was becoming a president of Russia back in the day, so he told the oligarchs, "Don't get involved into politics and don't try to get to come after me because that's not going to work." So they said, "Okay, yeah, we're fine. We're going to do our shit. You can do your shit," and then they started like going after it and asking for power. So he got rid of everybody. You know what I mean? But here in America, the rich people, they're running the fucking country. You don't see them. You're not gonna see them. Nobody sees them. Nobody knows who these fuckers are. I mean, you're talking about pharmaceuticals.
Bro, bro.
The fucking Ozempic is driving U.S. economy like 1% by the whole U.S. economy. Last year, Ozempic drove the whole U.S. economy 1%. Do you know what that is?
Bro, you know how much side effects are going to happen from that shit? Wait.
But obviously people buying it. Nobody gives a shit, bro. Like you have in America, you have over like 80 to 90 million people. More people doing Ozempic than voting. Okay, 80 to 90, 120 million people on that drug, and that
Yeah, because no, why?
pharmaceuticals.
Because people, it's instead of stop eating your cookies and drinking beer and going to exercise 3 times a week. I want to take this medicine. Hopefully, this will work.
So I mean, it's just the whole thing, bro. It's just the whole system that is like. Becoming all this vegan leather, the leather, this and that. You can have nothing in California. You cannot. I mean, buy a 20 round magazine or from anywhere to get it shipped to California. You cannot buy crocodile shoes or alligator shoes or ostrich shoes to get shipped into
Yeah,
California. So I mean, it's not Biden. You know what I mean? It's just the fucking people
bro,
that grow up and come up with
bro,
all these new
bro.
ideas.
We're so broke as a country. How much billions of dollars have we given to Ukraine in a war they're never going to win against Russia? It was a major cash grab, and that money's not even going there. Like, look, how much money do they give to regular people? Nothing. They take your money, and they're giving it to a foreign country. When does the U.S. government give the money back to the people? Fucking never. Fucking never. They betrayed these people. Billion. We have so many homeless people, homeless people, and homeless veterans, and we're giving billions of dollars to Ukraine, while the leader of Ukraine's snorting cocaine off strippers and everything. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. We have to
But
stop giving money away to other countries that don't give a shit
well,
about
it's
us.
not just giving the money. It's there is a lot more politics than just giving the money. You want a food next to Russia? Where you go to? You go to Ukraine. Okay, you build your base and then you become permanently like in Ukraine, like Turkey, right? Like you know how much money U.S. gave Turkey and giving and keep giving. I was in Istanbul. There was this aqueduct, which was there like for fucking centuries. Okay, and so the America give them money to build a road, and the road has to be like wide enough for all American equipment to go through. Okay, like all American war equipment, tanks or the cars or trucks, whatever. So they had to get rid of the aqueduct, which is fucking historical shit, in order for to build the road. Just because U.S. gave the money and they say, hey, you have to do it. We don't give a fuck. So I mean, we give a lot of money to other countries too, but nobody knows because there is no war. Everybody's like, I mean, uh, dude. I mean, you name it, dude. You fucking name it. Like uh, Taiwan, right? You know how much money goes to Taiwan from US? Billions and
Well, same thing
billions.
with Japan. Same thing with Japan because we keep our military over there to protect them
Yeah,
from China,
yeah.
and that and we have
Same,
our own.
same is yeah, same is with Ukraine. You know, I mean, everything happens for a reason. So it's an investment, pretty much. But we
Okay,
have to
so
be everywhere.
when do we invest back in our own country? Our roads are collapsing. Our infrastructure is collapsing. Our electrical grid is a fucking joke. Yet we're giving.
Memphis, fucking like, for 6 hours, they're robbing the guy's fucking
At
truck.
3 a.m. You fucking let me know. You understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah,
That we
but
can't that we that they're using us, the system, the people that are really running this world are draining this fucking country, and they're gonna bring us down to everyone else in the third world. I'm telling you, man, this country's fucking collapsing. It's collapsing. It's collapsing as we speak. It's collapsing.
uh, well, I mean, investments work, some investments don't. But you know, it is what it is. So, uh,
And for certain percentage, you know, some things have never been better. But I'm talking about for middle class, because there's always the poor, right? But the working middle class is over. The working middle class is over. They don't have a chance. If you're a regular working couple or even a single guy, you know, there's no future. There's nothing. You can't go, oh, well, I'm making 75 or 100 grand a year. Let me have an apartment, save some money. You can't save money because the apartments are all jacked up. And then, oh, let me get a starter house and invest in that and then live there for 10, 20 years and then sell it and get some equity out of that. All the starter houses are 500, 600, $700,000. So there's no way for regular people to invest in their own life and go, let me, in 10 years, I could get ahead. It's impossible. If for regular people, I'm telling you, man, and it might not seem like a big deal, but it is because most people are regular people. It's fucking the whole thing is collapsed. People have never maxed out their credit cards so much in the history of America just to buy fucking groceries. I'm t- a little more push, bro. We're a fucking contear away from a civil fucking war and mass collapse. Sako, at what point for the majority of Americans do they say there's no even point working anymore? And fucking
a
just
lot of
major
people
fucking
saying
collapse.
that's why LA is full of homeless people. But
Yeah, but
but try
dude, there
to
are homeless people
make
that
a
fucking have
reservation at
jobs.
the high end restaurants. Try to in LA or in New York. There is a fucking waiting list. People wait for years to get to the fucking restaurant, and they're charging, of course, arm and a leg. High end restaurants is high end restaurants. Okay, so
And I'm not trying to talk about some absolutely not some communist utopia. I'm completely against that. What I'm trying to say is there was always tiers in this country, and no matter what tier you're at, you could have some kind of life. Oh, oh, you work at McDonald's, and
yeah, but you can feed the family with McDonald's. Dude. That's McDonald's is a job for somebody that's going to school or you know like McDonald's is not a future.
thing is even 10 years ago, not even 10 years ago, apartments. It wasn't like now. Apartments were was a way that people get started and have a place to live, have their own independence, and then they could save some money till they get a house. And there was always starter homes that were very affordable, so you could start somewhere and have your own land and have an investment. It's all over because there's no more regular apartments for regular people. So even people with two good jobs, let's say both making 7,500 grand a year, and they have a one-bedroom apartment, you can't save any money. You're renting 2,500, 3,000, and then and then all the starter homes are 600, 500,000.
Yeah, but
So,
that was always the case, bro. I mean, there was always rich
mm-mm,
and poor people.
mm-mm.
I mean, ever since, go back to Rome, go back 1,000 years,
Dude,
two
no,
thousand
I'm
years,
going
six
back into my
thousand
life,
years.
man. I'm telling you, man. I'm going back in my life. It wasn't always like I understand what you're saying, but there was tiers of society. I'm not saying middle class people are complaining because they can't live in a rich neighborhood. I'm not saying that. I'm saying for regular people, there used to be regular neighborhoods that they can have a life, a decent life, and maybe grow if they're smart with their money or work two jobs and hustle. Right?
Right.
That's over. That's fucking over. Can't
Well,
afford groceries anymore. So that what I'm saying is when you take the hope away from the people, from the masses, in my opinion, this is what they're doing right before World War III.
yeah. Well, but it is what it is. I mean, look, that's it's just that gotta get a better paying whatever you do. I mean, I mean, yeah. I
Our
mean,
system collapsed, but they did it on purpose. That's the worst part. So
uh, I mean, the system is set to always benefit someone, right? That's what the system is for. So now, who's doing these conspiracies? Who is doing this on purpose to fuck who? I don't know. Okay, but
well, you got the
it's
banks. You got the banks. They're stealing. They're stealing. See, the middle class, even though per middle class family, they're not as rich as let's say someone. But combined, the middle class had so much wealth and wealth that they all their land, their houses, their investments, and retire into the middle class. So there's no more. Trust me, 20 years there'll be no more generational wealth
okay.
handed
What do you
down.
mean by middle class? Like yearly income for family?
Regular fucking
Family of
people that
four.
have to
Let's
go
say
to work.
let's say family of four. Uh, what is the middle class for
There's no
that
more middle
family?
class anymore.
No, what do you
75,000
consider
is
as a
poverty.
middle class? Like, what do you consider as a
To
middle
be, to
class?
be middle class now, you got to make 150 grand. The middle
150.
class is over.
Yeah, that
But no one's.
okay.
But
No,
majority of middle class is not making
that same
150 grand.
150 that you were making, now you have to make 300. The middle
That's
class is not. It's just money.
no one's making that. No one's making that.
Well, you have
Nobody's
to.
making that.
Well, you have to
Oh, you
change
have
your job and evolve with the
no,
market,
Socko.
and
It's just not possible. It's just not possible.
how are people living, man?
No,
How
they're not. They're
many,
struggling.
bro? How many millionaires when you drive all the streets? How many millionaires you see? I mean, you pass the shopping center, all of those shopping centers, all the commercial buildings, everything you see, it's owned by somebody. House is owned by people, right? Everything is $1 million in LA. Like you drive through shopping center, then you see, or industrial zone or whatever, and then you see warehouses. You see all those buildings, and they owned by somebody, and those buildings are millions of dollars.
It's just a small percentage.
Uh,
You see,
well,
all the people they're only building more and more apartment complexes now. Even down here in Florida, why are they building apartment complexes? Because at best you're going to rent an apartment and you're not going to be able to save any money.
Well,
And
they
you
they
know what I'm saying?
making they're building apartment complexes mostly for housing. Second of all, to keep people in the same city or same area, same district, same neighborhood to shop, live, and spend their money where
Yeah,
they live.
but you're going to be a
Like
renter. You
right
know what they
now
did
in
after World
Glendale,
War
they
II?
just
They built
they
they
keep
built
building and
towns.
building and building.
after World War II, they built little houses all throughout the country, like Levittown,
Suburban.
um,
Yeah.
for suburbia, so that way guys coming home from the war could have a little house, a small little 2 bedroom house, but they could be a landowner, and then that way their children can inherit their house and not be, you know what I'm saying, pass down generational wealth. We don't need more gigantic apartment buildings where you can't pass down nothing, and every year they raise your motherfucking rent, and you have no rights when you live there. They need more affordable housing. You know what I'm saying, though? That's what
Okay.
we need.
But the building that house is not affordable. The building itself, there you have so much code that it's so expensive to build a house. I mean, what is affordable housing? I mean, free. What is affordable housing? You know, the Section 8. That shit for that program has been working.
I'm not talking about Section 8. You're missing my point, bro. If they were constantly building more small houses for people to move into, to be more supply than the demand, and the prices would go down. You know what I'm saying? No, but you have foreign
Yeah,
investors,
but for
people in
some people,
China.
it's not just affordable. I understand there are people that work all day, like 8 hours a day, and don't make enough money to rent an apartment. I understand, but a lot of them that they just don't want free, like not low
I'm not
income, no
talking about
nothing.
that. I'm not talking about that. What I'm saying is you have a lot of investors in China and Japan buying up all these houses for more than what they're worth, and then they're re-renting them out, or that now they're turning homes into rental homes. They're turning homes into Airbnbs. So even the homes that are there, a young couple can't afford to buy one anymore. I'm telling you, the shit changed, man. Over the past few years, it wasn't always like this. I'm telling you. I'm talking about regular neighborhoods. In a regular neighborhood now, let's say in New York, Long Island, as AP calls it, you could, you could have a whole neighborhood fucking bought up by one investor, and he's just renting them all out. And so now nobody can even buy them. So they don't want people owning their own house. Regular people, they want you stuck as a renter. You know.
Well, I mean, it's a sell. Somebody's selling, somebody's buying. So I mean, uh,
Well, that's why in those
that
areas
same
like New York,
that same
LA,
Chinese
people are leaving.
investor, that same Chinese investor that's buying a house can be so cheap. It won't even spend a dollar, but doesn't give a dollar tip. But the Americans, instead of saving money, they just go out and eat all day, every day.
Well,
Like
that's the other thing too. Yeah, Americans have to be more responsible. Well,
yeah, well,
yeah. You got
exactly,
dude in
exactly.
America, bro. You got people ordering Uber Eats to have gummy bears and Butterfingers delivered
Yes,
at 3
yes.
a.m.
And Americans spend more money on garbage than any other nation. Garbage. That
Bro.
I like this, I
For
want
for
this, and
for
then one
for,
day,
for
and that's it.
example, for example, and as bad as soda and like Gatorade is, and I don't recommend anyone to drink that. But if you're gonna drink it, you go to Walmart, you go to the food store. People will go to 7-Eleven and for the same drink spend 3 times the money. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Though maybe more.
right.
So, uh, I'm not recommending drinking that shit. But what I'm saying is, even whatever people do, there's always a better way to do it. But it's all about convenience. And then there's a worse way. People get delivery from 7-Eleven. They get
Yeah,
delivery from people get Pepsi and chips and gummy bears delivered at 2 a.m. because they're stoned. Like, so
right.
how much money people? It's
And then
nuts.
plus that guy, how much money is spending on weed all day, right? And
Oh, of
living
course,
with a
yeah.
roommate and going to school or whatever, and then one day he becomes 30 years old. Oh, I gotta get married, but I don't have shit, right?
Sacco, can you imagine sitting in your house going, "I need Butterfingers, but I want it delivered." Like, Sacco, look, you got your blinds. Look, Sacco's looking to the blinds for the candy man to come.
Hey, my butterfinger is an apple, so
But it's
yeah,
just crazy though, man.
or a
So
banana.
it's
It is crazy. I mean, and then plus, no other nation, nationality, or country wastes as much as food as America. Obviously,
well,
America wastes
the good thing about that is most of
more food than like some countries produce.
Yeah, but the good thing about that is most of the food Americans eating is not even food. Like for example,
Exactly.
if they're throwing out Doritos and Gatorade, it's not real. Like most of the food people are eating in America is not nutrition. They're eating, these cookies, these chips, the sodas. There's no nutritional value. If you're eating, the shit literally has no nutritional value, and, and so that's why you eat more of it because you never get full. Eat some prunes, eat some nuts. Eat these nuts. Eat some fruit. Drink water. People
Right.
just. I
It's
feel like
true.
our food got stupid, and the people got stupid because they say you are what you eat. Trust me, I would never trust anybody drinking Pepsi, eating a caramel covered peanut butter cup because now they're covered in caramel too. Do you have a peanut butter cup in the Reese's? They covered in caramel, and also now they put potato chips in them. They got caramel covered. Imagine caramel covered potato chips, and then you fucking wash it down with some Doritos. Would you trust that guy for any advice?
Richie,
Excuse me,
have you
sir.
have you been in a county fair? Like deep fried ice cream.
Uh, uh,
Oh, dude, yeah.
No,
Um,
I'm not talking about a one time, if you go to a party like a carnival, you want to have a little cotton candy, whatever you're celebrating, okay. But dude, I'm talking people eat this shit every day going to work. There's no carnival county fair every day. You know what I'm saying? No, motherfucker, like every day, dude.
fucking chop chop.
Every day.
That's what it
He said that's what uh, uh, this fucking place. I fucking hate this
Shit.
place.
Chop chop. Flex number
I hate
three.
flex,
Number
flex,
three.
baby. Flex.
Flex
Flex, baby.
Mayo.
I hate this place, man. I gotta get bulletproof right now. Just
That will fucking definitely stop
yeah.
some serious
Hey,
shit.
hold on. I got flex it to make. I gotta make it harder.
Okay, while you're at it, let me go grab another cigar. Go for it.
Okay. I can't stress it enough. I hate this fucking place. I hate what this country's become. It's completely collapsed. This country's become retarded. This country's retarded. It's retarded. Self retardation. Actually, that should be the word. It is what it is. It's just stupid. It's stupid. As my father would say, what a stupid place. What a stupid place. Sodom and Gomorrah. Sodom and Gomorrah S&G. It's stupid and gullible. It's stupid and gullible. Chewy, did you order the gummy bears? Chewy's sitting there in his house smoking a cohiba. He's got a monster energy drink, a Bang, 5-pound bag of gummy bears, an 8-count Super King pack of Reese's Butterfingers coming to his house. Motherfucker, he's sitting there looking at the blinds. Are they here yet? Is the Uber Eats guy here?
But are you done with flexing? I'm back.
What's your mind?
Hey, I have another one. The same
Hold on.
and
Chewy
back.
said, I don't drink those anymore. I never said you did, Chewy. What are you getting fucking sensitive? What's up?
Which
What are you
one?
smoking?
Which one?
What
Same
else?
or Pajon? I smoked one of these already.
I
Mid tier,
smoked the
baby.
Padron.
Mid tier.
Plow through. That's a piece of shit cigar.
This is 40.
It's a piece of shit. Oh.
Yeah. Well, it is what it is. The days are, it's tough. So you gotta
Yeah.
go with the economy.
Which
Uncle Mary. No, dude, dude, yeah, I don't judge people about what they have, what they don't have. So, because I don't give a shit. No, Uncle Larry, he goes like
Sacco, you're a
Sarko
very
says,
humble.
fuck the middle
You're a very
class.
humble guy, Sacco. But what
Yeah.
I'm saying is, though, you wouldn't know what's going on in the mid-tier world, the middle class world, because you're not middle class. So I'm telling you, as a middle class person, they've destroyed it. There's no more middle class. There's no more fucking hope for middle class. I'm saying it's over for middle class. At best, you're gonna be fucking uh, giving all your
Well,
money
I
to rent an
consider
apartment.
myself as a middle class.
You're middle.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, dude,
You're middle class. Middle class,
uh,
Sacco. Sacco. Sacco, they turned the lights out on me. Mid-tier Sacco, fucking,
That's how it should be, man.
I'm like, mid-tier Sacco. Oh, Sacco, if you're mid-tier, everyone else is tense, 10 twellers.
Oh, dude, there's so much fucking so many rich people, and I mean, when you see these fuckers, I mean, I mean, middle and even poor, you know, considering what neighbors around me, like little like down the Malibu and shit. Yeah,
Gonna fucking collapse. Oh my god. The gator boat with the big propeller, you know.
yeah, no, but yeah. uh, Igor is not saying anything anymore. He says he was a surgeon and he has a yacht and he made millions on gold and shit. Ple- Pleasant, Caleb. He says I'm pleasant. I'm a pleasant. Yes.
I am mid-tier. Sacco says I have a mid-tier Rolls Royce. Mid-tier, baby.
Well, it is. I mean, if people driving around with $12 million cars, dude, like their Rolls Royce is what is a mid tier, not even mid tier.
I can't. I can't. You're hurting Sacco, you're hurting my pussy. You see that? You see
Oh,
that? You hurt. Oh, oh, yeah, oh,
oh,
baby,
oh! Don't do that, man. You're gonna
oh.
make Josh. You're gonna make Josh see his pee. uh, Fuck off, PLM. See you later. Oh, we don't say that here, right?
Ah, what is he trans? Is he trans?
I don't know.
What, is he trans? Is he BBW that guy? So did you see that video today I sent you guys? That apparently they're saying these girls who get the BBL, you know what BBL is? They get the
What is
fake
it, man?
booty.
Oh,
They get the fake booty. So you have a regular girl, and she'll get like a booty, like like a breast boob job. They get a butt
implants.
job
Uh huh.
on their butt, but they make it so big, and what happens is now the girls can't reach and wipe properly, and so they're saying all these like girls that maybe look pretty girls in the nightclub, they smell like shit because they can't wipe properly and wash themselves properly. And this guy was talking about it. Um,
Don't they take a
that
shower before they go to the club?
well, first let me tell you something about that, man. There's a lot of pretty women that think their shit don't stink. There's a lot of pretty women that don't shower every day. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, it's scary, scary,
Yeah, I don't know about that.
yeah. I'm telling you, man.
Yeah,
So, well, I would never tolerate that. But my point is this: um, what I'm trying to say is, these guys were at a nightclub in Miami, and there was a whole bunch of girls, and they all had the fake, butts, and they're all together, and the nightclub was crowded. And he says him and his friends were like, "What the fuck is that smell? It smells like shit and like."
uh, can reach it, can reach it, can wipe it, baby. they, they, they gotta have somebody else to wipe their ass. Oof. Oof. Oof, but that. Oof. Oof. Does that consider shows of gentle hit?
While they dance, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't like fake anything, man. Even boobs, I don't like them.
No, no,
Yeah.
yeah. No, that one guy said that he was with the girl, with the BBL girl. She had the fake
So
butt,
he can spell the
and when
shit like standing up, or he was trying to go
yeah,
down.
yeah. Well, they start twerking and they clap that ass, but when they clap it, it wafts it out. It wafts it out.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? Sacco, there's a rapper. I don't know her name. She's a new rapper. She's a she makes a she's a rapper, right? She's famous now, but she makes a whole line of lip gloss. And the lip gloss she names, there's different flavors. She names the different lip glosses after the STDs she's got. It's
Oof.
disgusting. Oof! Imagine like wiping your lips with herpes or chlamydia flavored lip gloss. It's fucking disgusting. This is real.
Well,
And
people are
she
fucking
has
weird, man. They
well, it's there's no Saka. I've told you, it's Sodom and Gomorrah. Once people have no shame, they go complete Sodom and Gomorrah. You need to have the shame, baby.
oof.
So
Yeah,
they
they
have
go hell
that
fucking
has a rap
oof.
song. That girl has a rap song, and in the rap song, she's talking about twerking that ass and airing out her pussy because you have to air it out because it stinks. In the song, she's like it's like twerk that ass, air out the pussy. She's like rapping in the song. Like I need to come in and be like, listen, stop right now. I need you to turn your Bibles to Genesis 6. All right, open the good book. All right, all right. In the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth, and He made the waters so we could shower and wash ourselves. And He made the father to tell his daughter, "Don't be a slut. No, stop that. Stop twerking your ass. Stop twerking. Stop it. Stop it. Stop twerking the ass." You know, it
Nice.
is what it is. It is what it is.
It is what it is, man. But there's a lot of weird people out there, bro.
Sacco, they had this rapper, that same girl I'm talking about. It's not Cardi B. It's a new one. I forget her name. Um, could somebody tell me what the rapper's name? And she made her own porno. Uh, she where they showed her having sex on like one of these Instagram videos, whatever. Um, and it was terrible. Somebody posted. I did see it. It was fucking terrible. Looks like she definitely has syphilis or something like that. And the point is, they had that rapper girl singing to elementary school kids at an elementary school, and all the kids knew her lyrics. Imagine a singer rapping about something red, Cardi Red or something. Uh, Imagine a singer, Sacco, singing about airing out your pussy because it stinks, and she's singing the song in front of elementary school, and the kids know the lyrics. I mean, come on, Sacco. Where do you draw the line, Sacco?
Fucking Sodom and Gomorrah, man.
Sodom and Gomorrah, baby. Fucking Sacco's gonna end up preaching the good word. He's like, you know what? I am a meat sack, but Richie was right. Sodom, like we can listen. I don't care if you believe in God, but we believe in the sanctity of family and children. Listen, children should not be singing songs about this kind of stuff, right? I mean, come on, because if we can't agree on that, because we could disagree about what we believe about life, but children are sacred. You don't let children like a 4-year-old kid watch an R-rated movie with a chopping heads off or people having sex. That's terrible. You can't let little kids watch that.
No,
You
you
know,
can't.
they're
You
they're
can't let.
innocent.
Well, the only the video games little kids can chop, right?
Well, yeah, yeah, video games I feel are too violent for little kids, but even
Yeah.
for older kids. Let me tell you something, man. You sit there, like if you study a book, right? You're gonna become knowledgeable in that. You get somebody who's crazy and all they do is kill people on video games all day. all day. You know what I'm saying though?
All
I
day
think they're
long,
going to be
baby.
all day. Like I saw this interview and they were talking to these young, young men, 17, 18 years old, and they said, "Oh, have you ever been with a girl?" No, I don't have time. I'm playing video games. I don't got time for pussies.
Yeah, and then the kids don't even sit down anymore, bro. They're just like laying down all day on the sofa and playing video games.
Hmm. And they eat Doritos. And they drink soda.
Doritos, 2 liter Coke, and then
Yeah, yeah.
this a friend of mine, his kid has a cholesterol already, like 7, 8. And then they get mad. Don't play with that shit, man. I said, okay, he's a kid. What do you want the kid to do, man? I mean, don't do this, don't do that. You have to take somewhere or get out to play something, to do something, so the
Yeah,
kid doesn't end up on a fucking couch. And they have
yeah.
like 6 kids. I do it. If you don't have a fucking time to spend with your kids, take here, take places. Why are you having 6 kids? So I mean, I'm working. I don't have time to spend time with kids.
Oh.
Then so what the kids gonna stay at home and play video games. You can't let them go out
It's good.
streets. When I
It's
was
been
growing
a lot of
up,
these video games.
we were on the streets. I was when I was like 8, 9 years old. I was traveling to the villages.
Which these games like Diablo, like where like you're doing literally you're doing satanic sacrifices, you're doing blood sacrifices. You know what I'm saying though?
Yeah.
Imagine you're a 5-year-old kid playing a video game. You think he's playing Super Mario, right? And meanwhile, it's like press button A to sell your soul to Satan. You're like, okay. He's like, I demand a blood.
There is
You're
no
like,
more
press B,
Super Mario. I mean, the games like
dude.
just get more violent and violent and violent.
But dude, that's what I'm saying. The parents couldn't give a shit.
Yeah,
Couldn't give a shit. Dude, it's fucking Sodom and Gomorrah, baby. I've worn this for years.
kid goes to,
And
hey,
Sodom and
daddy,
Gomorrah, Soccer.
I killed 15 people in the video game. Oh, good job, son. Hopefully you can get to the next level and kill more.
Exactly. Yeah, yeah. That's all they do. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Or
that's
how
it.
about what's that one in California, or the one they do in California, where they just drive around, they sell drugs, and they beat up hookers. Uh, you steal
Oh,
cars.
that's a video game.
Yeah, yeah. Grand Theft Auto. That's
Grand
all you
Theft
do.
Auto. Yeah.
All you do is sell drugs, kill people, kill cops, bang hookers, kill hookers. You do whatever you want. It's
And
literally
then
Grand Theft.
the more the worse shit you do, the more upgrades you get.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's how you get points. Grand
Yeah,
Theft Auto is basically virtual Sodom and Gomorrah. It's Sodom
yeah.
and Gomorrah. It's Grand Theft Sodom and Gomorrah.
So kids have to play, but it's easier to just give them an iPad or an iPhone and say, "Hey, go, don't bother me,
Yeah, kids need to go
grandma."
play sports, hide and seek. Soccer. I sent you guys the advertisement on Facebook. It said reasons why I donate my blood for money. And the girl said to get money to buy groceries. Imagine a world where people are so poor you have to sell your blood to buy fucking bread, blood for bread. It's fucking insanity. Fucking insanity.
Yeah,
And the other guy said, I sell my blood to buy gas. Imagine, imagine you can't afford to go to work because your rent's so high that you're selling your fucking blood for whatever, $400 a month, and they're sitting there just draining you like a vampire. And oh, here's your money, sir. Oh, now I can afford $4 gasoline, or California, $7 gasoline. Like it's fucking stupid. Sacco, if you're working, you shouldn't have to sell your fucking blood to eat a sandwich. Like this is Sodom and Gomorrah. I can't stress it enough. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, baby. Yeah. So when I say the middle class is over, it's over. It's over. Dude, people
uh,
are complaining that McDonald's is too expensive. Dude, since when is McDonald's now is
okay. So
$20 a burger?
here is the deal. So whoever was rich back when there was a middle class, now those people became middle class. Rich,
Yes.
look, rich, wealthy, not rich, dude. Rich. What do you consider rich? How much, like, how much money you
I
think
don't care
someone?
about. Listen, the middle
No, no,
class
no.
never cared
Okay,
about being rich.
okay.
Middle class always just Taco cared
Let me
about
let me ask
opportunity. Meaning,
let me ask
if
you
you
this,
went to work,
Richie.
you
Hold
could
on,
save
hold,
a little
hold on,
money. Yeah,
hold on,
yeah,
hold on.
yeah.
What do you consider as rich? Like a person, how much money in their bank account you consider rich?
I don't. But listen, listen. Rich to me is a luxury. I don't care about middle class being rich. What I'm saying is, um, the middle class had the opportunity that if you worked, if you and your wife both worked, you could afford a house, right? You could afford a car, you could afford to go on vacation, and every year maybe you save a little money, and after 20 years you sell your house, you retire, and you can have a comfortable life. I'm not saying what is rich. I'm not saying millions of dollars. I'm saying head above water. You know what I'm saying though? Head
That's
above
middle
water. Let's say
class.
after you pay your bills every week, you got a couple extra $100, and you can put that in the bank or whatever. Enjoy something. That was what middle class was, man. There's no more of that. There's no more of that, dude. The percentage of Americans that even at 100,000 a year, well, that used to be a good salary, right? 100,000 a year, people are living paycheck to paycheck. So when I say middle class is over, it's over. All the prices have went up, and none of the jobs have went up. No, none of it, none of it. So it's fucking over. When I say it's fucking over, they did it by design because pretty soon, whatever the fuck they're gonna do, World War III, aliens, BBW, BBL, fucking transgender terminators, whatever the fuck they're gonna do. Dude, mark my words, man. I know I'm being kind of vague, but I'm telling you, man. Smoke your best shit. Sodom and Gomorrah, complete collapse. But
Mid tier, baby, mid class, middle class. That's it.
is what it is.
It is today is a mid tier, man. How much are these today? I don't even know.
Those cigars, $30.
Family Reserva. This is
$30.
44, I think. Yeah.
It's $30. In New York, in New York, in New York, 45.50.
Yeah, forget New York, California. Those are not a real places for cigars, man.
Chewy, I know aliens are not real. They're Nephilim and fallen angels, but they're gonna fake aliens. It's called Project
How you like
Bluebeam.
it, Jill?
They're gonna fake aliens with Project Bluebeam. It's a hologram program. Look it up.
Damn, I can't fucking read one of this shit. It's burning my nose. Oh,
Yeah.
50th right now. Oh, Gio. See, Gio is living a nice middle class cigar. So middle, you know. I don't know,
Honestly,
bro.
Sako.
I don't
Honestly,
know. I mean,
honestly, Sako, you're
for me,
right.
being rich is, uh, I think, I, you know, I getting a box at the football game or a basketball game, 5 million a night. Well, that's why they have few numbered boxes and a lot of seats. So
The gig is up. The gig is up. The gig is up. Complete
yeah, it
collapse.
depends. I don't see no collapse, dude. There is nothing collapsing.
Hey, Sako, you could disagree. That's okay.
Well, I mean, look, yeah, infrastructure, some cities, some towns, but some cities get like rich, some cities get poor and poor. Where the industry left or where the industry doesn't want to be, and it's going to evolve. You know, it's going to evolve into something else. Cities become gold cities, ghost cities, and then some billionaire from China buys the whole city and starts to rebuild the city, and whatever, dude. I mean,
Look. All I know is, bro, when World War III happens, they need to use those BBLs on the front lines with those steaky asses. You know what I'm saying, though? Fucking,
That would stop.
bro, imagine hand to hand combat with BBLs. Just, oh my God. They just shit on someone's face. Oh,
Ah, ah,
the guy would kill himself. Like, oh, fuck. You know what I'm saying?
holy shit, man. Yeah, well, that's Memphis, baby. Don't fucking go to Memphis.
Yeah. G Life said Rich doesn't always. Or say, yeah, are you saying Rich doesn't always bring happiness? Or are you saying Richie? Yeah.
No, Rich. No, Rich.
Oh,
Rich.
I
Him
thought
is Rich.
Taco. I thought tonight was a funny episode.
Yeah. Well, I mean, bro, Rich brings money. I mean, it depends if you don't have money and you have kids, you have family to feed. I mean, yeah, you can pretend you're happy, but on the end of the day,
No, no,
fucking,
he's right on that, dude. I knew a guy that worked EMT, and they had a lot of suicides in rich neighborhoods. The kids, because the kids didn't have to work, and there's a lot of drugs, and mostly it was a
and
lot of
drugs.
the younger
Yeah.
men. And so, if it's one thing, if you listen, if
Well,
you go up and have
suicide is
money,
suicide. I mean, that's a proven fact. It's more rich people than poor people because I mean, being rich, born rich, or becoming rich is different stuff. But
poor people,
being rich is not. Yeah, yeah,
everyone's gonna die from it.
exactly. And the rich
But
people,
if
they
you're
left
sitting
money
around,
and they have life insurance, whatever, and then they say, "Fuck, they're gonna live anyway."
and
So
you're like, man, yeah. Chewy said tonight was the episode. Okay, Chewy, here you go.
well, Chewy, why don't you come out on live and then make it better?
No, fuck
Unreliable.
that.
There you go.
I gave him 1 minute, not even 10 seconds. 1 minute is a serious charge. One whole minute, Cox. You just fucking and I called Chewy like 3 times. Chewy hasn't answered.
Yeah, and then yeah, he's thinking that okay, why don't you come and make it better? Yeah, the poor have have more responsibilities, like and obligations to the family and keeping them alive. Whatever, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what the fuck is. Uh, look. Do I want 100 million? Fuck yeah, I want 100 million. Let's say okay, but what am I gonna do with 100 million? I mean, I'm gonna do what am I going to do? What am I doing now? I'm gonna just sit and fucking smoke a cigar. That's it. I mean, my wife, she would travel like the whole fucking world. I love traveling, but it's too fucking much. Especially those flights, like 15, 13 hour fucking. No matter where you're going to fly. Like fucking, you're gonna fly. Okay, and those flights and those airport fucking shit is. If you're rich, maybe you can have a private jet and not don't have to deal with all that whatever, But for me, I'd rather be sitting and smoking a cigar. That's it.
Yeah.
I
That
mean,
is what it is. What it is.
some people want to buy a yacht. Some people dreaming of buying a jet, a yacht, or this and that. I'm not into that. I mean, I more like travel by land, and you know, I mean, I would get a fishing boat. A normal fishing boat to go out fish sometimes, but that's about it, man. Yeah, it is what it is. I mean, you know, there was this the first time was years ago. Mega Millions. It's probably still on the news channel. So the Mega Millions jackpot was like 900 million or whatever. So this news lady is in this one shop. There was a line, people buying, and there was this guy buying a ticket, and the news girl says, "Hey, if you win, what you gonna do?" He goes, "Cocaine and hookers," and the girl says, "Oops." Bro, that's the answer I wasn't expecting. But the guy's telling the truth. He's gonna kill himself. That's
So you
it.
should be expecting. Listen, most guys, that's what they're gonna do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, there is a lot of things you can say. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. But the guy's like straightforward. Hookers like cocaine. He already knows what he's gonna do.
Listen, for men, the money just brings the pussy. Okay, because that's the bottom line. That's the bottom line. Bottom line. Bottom line. There's all these young women that don't want to work. They want to. They come hang out. You got a rich lifestyle on the boat, the yacht, the house, the trips, and they'll pay for it. You know.
Yeah, some people like that. I mean, but for me, like trip to Vegas, like I mean, which I can do now. Like it's not like, oh, I won the lottery. I'm not gonna work. What the fuck I'm gonna do? Like I'm not gonna sit all day home and like smoke cigars, right? Like you gotta do something. And I get homesick when I travel, so
Yeah, if I won the lotto,
I don't know.
if I won a lotto, I would start a charity, right? And and my charity, I would go to strip clubs and get to know the stripper and get her out of that life and maybe send her to school or whatever it is. I'd have a company where I would get strippers out of stripping and have a regular job.
Well, some others gonna come and strip. Those strip clubs, you're not gonna close them down or
Doesn't
buy
matter.
them out.
It would be a save a hole. I'd be saving these. I would save a hole
But
from the
you
stripper
can,
pole. Yeah.
yeah, but not every stripper is a hoe. I mean,
Listen,
there are strippers. They're just
no,
making
no,
money.
no
That's
father,
it.
no father wants his daughter doing that. So that's hey, listen, this is my lotto money. I would be telling these girls, look, you got to get out of this job. You got to you come work for me. You have a regular job, okay? You
Yeah.
know? Yeah.
What is a regular job? Like, if they were going to do a regular job, they would have done a regular job.
Yeah. Uh, dude. Okay, I got a stripper pole in my house. You see?
Come stream for me, and then you have like 1,000 strippers stripping for you in your house
Yeah.
everywhere.
But the whole time I'm just yelling, "Stop doing this! Stop it! This is terrible. What the fuck is
Here,
wrong with you?"
here's the money. Stop doing it.
I'd pay them to put their clothes on and read the Bible. Put your clothes, put your shirt on, and turn to Genesis chapter 1. In the beginning. All right, sit down. What I tell you,
Really.
Mercedes, put your pants on. You know what I'm saying? No.
Oh man, that's funny, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. You know, I don't know. I don't even like, being happy. Well, for me, being happy,
No,
like
no. Being happy
people,
is
people that
not.
I, people that I
People
care, people that I know,
don't
people that I
have
love. They're healthy.
understand.
They're
Meaning,
have. I mean, the I see smile on their face. That makes me happy. The most.
but Sacco, happy is people happy and like a cycle. It's gonna happen. Both things are always gonna happen. So you have to learn in life how to be. So people think happy always is for happy. Happy if happiness always was forever. For example, you eat and then you get hungry again, right? That's like happiness and sad. You have happy moments, but for happiness to exist, sadness has to exist, right? You can't have one without the other. The problem is people always think that they want to stay happy forever. It's not possible.
You
So
can't. I
you gotta
mean,
learn how to be
you got
sad.
to compare the happiness with something else, right? If you don't know what being sad or how do you
No,
know?
you have to. What I'm saying, Saka, is you got to learn how to get through being sad. You know why so many divorces are happening? It says when you get married. What do people say? Do you take this man in sickness and health for better or for worse? And they say, I do. Nobody wants worse anymore. Meaning, life's a cycle. So let's say your people married and the husband loses his job and the wife says, I'm out of here. But if she would have stayed with him, they could have worked together and maybe a year or two later, their life's even better. And then they built strength in the relationship because she stood by his side through a bad time, and they waited for a good, because good and bad is going to happen no matter what. So by people constantly leaving when things get bad, they're never learning how to deal when things get bad. You understand that? And that's why I have all these single mothers always in bad lives, because anytime something gets bad, oh, I only want it to be good. That's not real life. You have a business. You have good days and bad days. When you started being your own self-made man, I'm sure you had some tough times and good times, and then good times back to tough times. But what makes you last is to endure. You had perseverance, right? You persevered to be where you're at. You didn't get to where you're at because things were always good. You didn't get the Rolls Royce because things were always good. You had some struggles along the way, but you didn't fucking quit. And that's what people.
Couple of times,
That's
number of
that's
times. Yeah, number of times. Look, Chop Chop, he says sweet and sour pork, baby. That makes him happy right there. Very simple. I mean, it's look, it's simple to be happy, but I don't know if the happiness has to do anything with your work, with your stress, and this and that, because that's not going to go away. You know what I mean? Uh, but I don't know, dude.
it is what it is. But what I'm saying is, people forgot about what real life is, and they're living in fantasy land. They want everything to be always good. Learn how not to be happy. Things can't stay happy forever. It's not possible. So then people are miserable because they're like, "Oh, I'm not always happy." Who said
Yeah,
it was always going to be happy? Who said that? There's good times and bad times. There's a time for this, a time for mourning, a time for joy. There's not one time. Oh, I just always wanted to be good. This was on full. Yeah, here comes reality, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying though?
yeah, yeah. It doesn't work that way. There's always something going to bother you, no matter. Like you know, some people just born rich, and then the kids get off and starting doing drugs and fucking up the family. Basically, that's it.
Dude, my friend, whatever it is, I always wish everyone always to do better than they did last year. Well, what I'm saying is, but life has its own things. But I had a friend that was born rich from his father, and I remember after high school, a few years later, we were like 25 years old, and I ran into him like, "Oh, how you been, man?" He's like, "All right," because he had a big business, and I would always drive past it. And I said, "Oh, I didn't see a Ferrari there. What happened? I thought you always had Ferraris." You know what he said? After your fourth Ferrari, you just get bored. Like he got bored of
That's
Ferraris because
yeah.
18 to 25, he had four Ferraris. So imagine 18 to 25, you already had four Ferraris. He's so fucking bored. In his mind, he's more poor than me. Because literally, Ferrari's nothing anymore. He's like, he goes, honestly, man, he goes, honestly, Damon, Ferraris ain't shit, man. I had four of them, overrated. Like
No,
he was so bored.
look, it ain't. It's not a daily driver car. It's uncomfortable to drive daily a Ferrari. I mean, I would never. I can't drive a daily Ferrari because it's not comfortable. You can, but hey, on the weekends you have one, you drive one,
No,
you
I'm
enjoy
not
it,
against
right?
Ferraris.
Like
What I'm saying, Sacco, if you're 18 and your first car is a Ferrari, you're not going to appreciate
there's a
anything,
lot of people like that, dude.
especially when it's free. When you have four free Ferraris in a row, you're not going to appreciate it.
Richie, I
You
live
know?
in LA, brother. I see that every weekend. You see these
Yeah,
gatherings like people, car meets. I mean, you don't see like an older guy driving a Ferrari. Maybe one or two. If there's like 20 Ferraris parked, they're all like young kids and with their dad's
yeah,
money. So, and for these kids, they don't even give a fuck. They never took a rag and cleaned their Ferrari, right? If I have a Ferrari, I would clean it myself, you know.
yeah.
But hey, I'm cleaning my bike constantly. I clean my bike, then I ride
You
it.
clean your gun.
Oh yeah, it's.
It is what it
I
is.
like it.
So it's not
It's
about you the thing is, whatever things you have or don't have, those don't define you. Those don't create internal happiness. So that's the separation between the physical and the spiritual. Whatever's physical will never be spiritual, and whatever's spiritual will never be physical. Happiness and joy, these are spiritual ideas.
I mean, you don't. Eventually, you'll just fucking enjoy. I mean, you enjoy it. Yeah, you drive. Why not drive like luxury? No, you can't. But eventually, you enjoy it. I mean,
Imagine you buy the Ferrari and you bend over. Sir, what are you doing? I want the Ferrari inside of my ass.
Well, I mean, owning a Ferrari is not cheap. You're definitely going to get fucked a lot every time you fucking change. Every time you change brakes, every time you change oil, yeah, you're gonna feel that shit up your ass. unless unless you have hundreds of millions, you don't give a fuck. Then yeah.
Yeah, because just oil change, right? And brakes. When you change the oil, they change the brakes, right? It's a lot of money.
I mean, if you're talking carbon fiber brakes, carbon ceramic brakes, you're talking about 30,000.
Oof.
Yeah, but
Can you get those at Meineke?
uh, my does touch, baby. American tire
Wait, Sacco,
depot.
you're saying you can't bring a Ferrari to Jiffy Lube? You said,
No, yeah, they don't have the filter. The other day, I took my Alfa Romeo to Jiffy Lube for an oil change. They said, "Oh, we don't have a filter for that car." Yeah, fucking
"Hmm,
shit. Now I gotta take it to dealer. And there's this
how much,
fucking dealers. They fuck up the cars, boy. I'm not joking. I'm scared to take my cars to a dealer.
dude? They do it on purpose. I had a dealer with on my truck, and my father was driving my truck, and I was following him in his car, um, and because also my car was making a noise, so I wanted to drive behind it and see if I could hear the noise. But when he was in front of me, I see all the brake lights, right? So everything's working fine. Well, I bring it in there for the noise, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we fixed the noise," but they said it's $100 because your tail light was out, and I said, "No, it wasn't." This is on the phone, and I said, "No, it wasn't." They said, "No, sir, your tail light's out. Um, we replaced the bulb." I said, "I didn't tell you to do that," and I said, "First of all, my father was driving my car on the way there, and we hit we hit many red lights. I saw all the lights on. You know the red light on top of the car.
Uh-huh. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They don't understand shit, man. I'm always scared of taking my cars to dealers. They fuck it up. I mean, I don't know. They do it on purpose. I'm not following the conspiracies, but but
Okay, just do it. Yeah, just and it fit getting some money, baby.
yeah. Even if the car
No,
is
I'm
out of
not.
warranty, they're charging somebody, right? You're taking it to dealer, even though they're not charging you, but they're charging somebody. So fucking uh, yeah.
Yeah,
It is what it is, bro. Like, I mean, but sometimes you have to take it. If If you're selling your car, if your car doesn't have a service record from a dealer, then that's gonna affect the value of the car overall. Especially like
Yeah,
if you have an exotic car,
yeah,
you wanna do everything on time.
yeah. I get it. Well, it is what it is, man.
But
You gotta stay. It is what it is.
fresh baby, 3 soaps, wash your balls. Don't
Dude,
be BBL.
dude, I can't believe these girls going to nightclubs, not showering. Oof, oof, oof,
Oof. Oof.
oof,
Oh my
oof.
god. Oof.
And this one woman was talking on that same channel. She works as a Brazilian waxer, and she said she'd have clients come in, pretty women, and they go to work all day, and they go to the gym in the morning or after work, and then they come in for Brazilian wax, and they didn't shower that day. Fucking disgusting. Oof.
Yeah, I got a new trip set up. I'm going to
What's that?
Brazil and Buenos Aires. Brazil and Argentina.
Oh, so you're gonna get a Brazilian done?
Yeah, I'm gonna get a Brazilian done.
I make You know what they use scotch tape. They go on the balls and they rip them.
Richie, like this Brazil is out of nowhere came to my mind. But what was the biggest concert ever?
Yeah, what's that?
Do you know that or no?
I don't know.
It was Rod Stewart concert in Cocobongo Beach, Rio de
Wow.
Janeiro. 2.5 million people.
Wow.
Yeah,
So do you think he made some money on that?
hardly to buy a new guitar, maybe. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, PG, yeah, yeah.
You came at the
I'm
end of the
gonna,
episode.
I'm gonna, I'm gonna take my Versace speedos and we'll send you some pictures.
He said you look like an Italian Jewish mobster.
Fels, I'm an insurance agent.
He said, I sell insurance, baby. He said, hey, man, don't talk about my friend Sacco like that, all
And
right?
I'm Armenian, brother, not Italian, not Jewish. So there you
Yeah,
go.
man.
Brother, is this
Yeah.
a brother or sister?
I don't know who this person is.
Who knows? It can be a computer.
Is this person real? I don't know. Is this an Autobot?
Oh,
And they're gone.
oh. Gio couldn't take the flirting. He had to do it. He only
Yeah,
likes when Sammy here. Uh,
only when it's him.
Poor Gio. Sammy doesn't.
Yeah, PG.
Sammy don't show up. Richie, I'll be right back. Hold on.
PG, you missed a great episode, PG. PG, the first half hour, PG, we discussed fun topics. We discussed suicide and masturbation, the pros and cons, the how they work together, how they're different, how they're the same, um, and the reasonings behind it. So make sure you watch the first half hour of the show where we discussed really hard hitting topics of masturbation versus suicide.
that
It was it was
was
it was a great
very
show.
that was very important topic we had to discuss.
Yeah, yeah. Well, think about it, Saka. When people are jerking off and when they blow the load, they're like, "Oh yeah, I'm coming, baby." But then when people kill themselves, they go, "I'm leaving, baby."
Yeah, I'm going, baby.
So if somebody was jerking off and they committed suicide at the same time, they're like, "I'm coming, baby. I'm leaving, baby. I'm confused, baby. I don't know." you know,
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know.
Okay, so KK is gone. Yeah, that's what it is, man. Or you
Also,
come, or you
PG
come, or you
Sacco.
go. That's it.
Yeah, Sacco finally admitted PG of his wealth status. Sacco said that he's middle class. So that was a hard hit. Sacco said he's mid tier. So I don't know what we are now. I don't know. I guess I don't even know what we are. But Sacco says he's middle class.
uh,
Dude, that was great. That was great. That was great. Dude, this episode was awesome. As the this is a bonus episode because
well,
last night
middle
was the
class
last
have
episode. Did you
have a
watch last?
big, yeah, have a big, like, like, so you have rich, which is there, right? And then you have middle class, which is kind of there. And then what? From middle class comes poor. No, but basically maybe you have comfortable, and then middle class, and then I don't know what's
Yeah.
after that. Upper class before he bought the BBMF. Before, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Uncle Larry said we're in the Mariana Trench. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Okay, so if in the Oreo, the bottom part of the Oreo was poor, and the top part of the Oreo was rich. In the cream, Sacco is the top of the cream, right below the rich. He's saying he's upper middle class. He's in the cream. He's in the middle class. He's saying, but he's top tier. You're top tier middle class. Everyone else here is bottom tier middle class at best.
At
Three point
best.
five at best.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then you have, I mean, and then you have rich. That people like, Uh, so basically, I don't know if it's like all the time, most of the time, or I'm mistaken. The cheaper you are, probably the more money you have. Yeah, the rich usually don't tip, don't, or that's, I don't know. Maybe that's in my mind. I don't fucking know, dude.
After tonight's episode, I
We're
realized I
we're
don't know
all
anything about.
Padron. PG, you
Yeah,
smoking a Padron?
PG doesn't smoke cigars anymore. He's not reliable.
Oh, he quit.
He quit.
PG, you came
It's
late.
what it
This is
is.
my second cigar already. Is that cigar was still
Yeah.
going, Richie? It's burning slow.
I smoked it slow, man. I smoked it slow tonight.
You're not telling anything. No review, no nothing. Boxworthy.
I'm not a believer. Oh, I've already smoked it before. I've already reviewed it. It's okay. I'm just, why don't you
It's
mind
okay
your
to come
fucking
back.
business?
It's okay to come back to a cigar. Are you having the same experience, or is different, or what? Do you anything?
Yeah, miserable.
Uh, did you get a heartburn yet?
Listen, man. You want to fuck with me?
Only on the screen.
You think you think Richie's a little guy?
Show him flex number 4.
No, man. Look at this. Look at his hand. Look. You know how big my skull is, right?
Yeah,
Just break it. Break
twist, little twist. That's it. Bobby Lupo, he did.
it.
Yeah,
Just,
that was the old Richie.
it's a thumb.
Uh-huh.
You got to get the like, right there. Just the thumb. You
You
don't
want to do the
grab
you
the whole.
want to do the purple, or that's a lot of energy.
No, no, no. I'm a little guy.
Yeah,
I'm a little
flex
guy.
number 4, baby.
I'm a little guy. I'm a fucking little guy, man. Motherfucker. I'm a little motherfucker, man.
Yeah, oof,
Oof.
that's not a work with.
Oof. A dream.
Flex Luther. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sacco's only mid tier, baby.
Yeah, you know. But yeah, life goes on,
Sac-
man. Nothing is collapsing, Richie. Everything is just getting started. Everything is just getting started.
Bro, Sodom and Gomorrah, my friend.
Well, the properties here, in my area when I drive through to work, Tarzana. So the houses like they buy and it's a junk. Two is like $2 million, okay, for a property. And then demolish the
Mhm.
house and then build a new house. Like they don't even buy the property for a house anymore. Just for the property.
Yeah, yeah,
So for these
yeah,
developers, it's better be empty land than they have to demolish. It's a lot of fucking money to demolish, but they don't care.
yeah.
Five
They
to
got
ten
the money,
million.
man.
5 to 10 million the house. And the house, the sign stays for like fucking probably fucking week. That's it, and it's gone.
Bro, it is what it is, my friend.
Dude, this Peugeot
It is what
smokes
it
like a
is.
Lamborghini.
Yeah, dude. Yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
that's what I like
Don't
about a
worry.
Peugeot.
Don't worry. Don't worry about me, man.
Flex number 5, flex baby, nice.
Don't worry about me. Fucking, fucking, fucking bulletproof, baby.
Dude, that arm can be a waste.
What's that?
Circumference. Have you ever measured your circumference right there? How many inches? How many feet is that?
No, dude. My forearm is bigger than most guys' legs. Forget about their biceps.
Yeah,
Like I have tremendous biceps from my forearms, bro. Don't fuck with me,
yeah.
man. Don't fuck with Richie.
Rich will pick you up, man.
Oh, I saved that guy.
Hey, you interfered while God was at work.
This guy was choking to death. They said 5 people tried.
Yeah, well, yeah. What if the motherfucker doesn't even say thank you? It depends. The God knew something. He was doing his job.
Ragdoll. Because he was gym shirt with like gym tattoos. And he was pretty well built, you know what I'm saying? Though maybe between 230 and 250, maybe 5'8", but he was like maybe 5'8", 5'9", but he was really like he was well built for a guy his size, you know? But definitely doing steroids. And I picked him up like a motherfucking rat. Because the waitress came running into the main part where I was at, and oh my God. She came out screaming, does anyone know the Heimlich? He's not breathing. He's not breathing. He's going to die. Ah. So I just got up and ran, and I ran right into the room. And I can't, when I ran into that room, on the back side of the wall near the windows, there was a guy just sitting on the table, but he was like, ah, ah, ah. Like, this guy was ready to fucking die.
Well, there
And
goes
there
there
was a
there goes
woman,
to
like,
show that you should chew your food before you swallow it. What was he eating?
well, this
Nuggets? What was
motherfucker,
stuck? What was stuck in there? Did it come out or he
no, it was
swallowed it?
9:30. 9:30 in the morning. I don't know. I'm assuming it came out because I'm behind him. I picked him up. I threw him. He was sitting, and I picked up. I stuffed my fist under his arms, and just ripped him out of the table. He was in a booth, so I pulled him out of the fucking booth and just picked him in the air like a child, and just 1, 2. You know what I'm saying? No, 4 pumps, and all of a sudden, fucking, and then once he could breathe, you know what his first words were? Oh, put me down. I'm fine. I'm okay. I'm fine.
Oh,
Put me
yeah.
down. Yeah. He's fucking embarrassed. And then everyone's clapping. Oh my God, you're a hero. You're a hero.
That's strange
You're a
that
hero.
nobody was filming it. Like usually people like they take the phone and start filming.
Dude,
Hey, look, this guy's dying.
yeah, too bad there was no footage of it. Dude, people were coming up to me. Oh my God, you picked him up. He was nothing. Nobody could get him up. 5 people tried. We couldn't do that. It's what it is, baby.
Goomba.
Baby.
There's a paisano there.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe it's Autobot. I don't know.
Who knows?
Yeah. What it is, bro. It is what it is. Yeah. So I mean, no problem. Just no problem. No problem.
Well,
Yeah, bro.
yeah.
Dude, how does a man save your life and you don't even say thank you?
Remember, Richie, we were discussing this some time ago when I said, "Hey, if you're next to a pool, you see somebody's drowning. What are you gonna do? You're gonna turn in there. I mean, go and help the guy, right?" You said, "No fucking way. I'm not gonna do that." See the instinct. Now that's what
Yeah.
I was talking about. But when same four
Yeah,
people,
but I was
but
with
when same
my
four
daughter.
people come to the
I
stop
was with
sign,
my daughter.
if somebody runs the stop sign, they're ready to kill that motherfucker. Road rage,
What
baby,
I'm saying is I was with my daughter, so my daughter got to see her father
in
be a
action.
real motherfucker gangster. Gangster. You know what I'm saying though?
You're a
It's like, Dad,
lifesaver.
you threw
They
him in the
named the,
air.
you know, they named the candy after you. It's called lifesavers.
It's what it is, man.
It is what it is, baby.
What it is.
Richie smoking another
BB.
cigar.
No. No, I'm gonna go to bed and yeah, is what it
What
is,
time?
man.
What time is down under? I don't know.
11:40
Yeah,
is what it is, man. Another day tomorrow, and nobody gives a shit. So this was this is a post episode. This is just a recap. There is no more channel. There's no more channel, so please don't come. All right,
that's it. We're done.
that's it. It's done.
All right, guys, leave your wrenches. That's a well, lounge property, and
No more cigar.
that's
There for
it.
you, okay? Done.
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 No more Padron. It's put done. Put done.
We're done.
No more David. No more David off. It's
It's
done
Davy done.
enough.
Davy done.
No, Dave. No, it's done enough. Done enough.
Yeah.
No more.
Studio
No more
design by
Fuente.
Richie. Second camera by Richie.
No more
Uh,
Fuente.
Master of
It's
cinematography, Richie.
it's finente. Finente. That's it. It's done. No more. It's over.
See,
Fuck this.
when when the show just started, you said, "What happened to this channel? Nobody shows up anymore. Nobody comes to this channel." People come and you say, "It's done. It's done. It's done. It's done." Why is it done? Well, I'm asking you a question. Why do you think the channel is done? Richie froze. Richie,
I hate this. I hate this. I hate this place.
we know that already.
I can
Any
hear you.
news?
This place is
Lounge is good for Richie.
so. No. It's done. It's done. Well, my friend, I'll see you around,
Richie,
brother.
take care, brother. Good to have you. Good to see you. Everybody, guys, have a good night. We'll talk to you later.
Stay strong. Eat your prune.
Mid tier, baby.
Drink your
Mid tier.
water.
Keep it mid tier.
Mid tier Sacco, baby.
Smoke your best mid tier
Mid
shit.
tier, bro. Smoke your mid tier shit. Is what it is. That's
Good
it,
night,
bro.
Richie.
I'll see you
Take care,
around, brother.
brother.
All
Thanks
right. Be
for the show. All
later,
right.
bro. All right.